Hey guys, Gary Bonkowski back again. Last day of April, went back up to OHV Boulders today. Had a great time up there once again. Just love that place. It's a wonderful riding area, both for the smaller bikes, quads, and even the larger adventure bikes like what I ride. So I had a couple comments last week. I did post a video about like where is it at. One guy actually said I live in Phoenix. I've never heard of it. So just let's take a look real quick and show you how. If you're coming from Phoenix, of course we know the I-10 splits the city. So you're just going to take that I-10 all the way west out to 303. I think I mentioned that it is up by Lake Pleasant. So there's I-10 and 303 right there in West Goodyear. You'll go ahead and just take that north all the way up to Arizona State 60. So basically like you're going to Wickenburg. A little easier here to see. You're going to get up here at 60 and 303 all the way on the extreme northwestern edge of Phoenix Metropolitan. You're going to take a left headed north-northwest. And now you can take that up all the way to Wickenburg or rather up to Whitman and then hang a right on 74. But I wouldn't recommend that. You can take a quicker route by turning on 203rd Avenue, which is right here. It's about 2.5 to 3 miles up on 60 once you make that left turn off of the 303. And then you'll proceed up north about another 1.5 miles and you'll hit the, this is actually the Chrysler testing grounds or the proving grounds for all the new Chryslers that are coming out. So it's pretty interesting. This whole area is barricaded off. I guess that's due to the proprietary concerns. You'll take a left right there on Dove Valley Road. You go down about half mile. Take another right on 211th Avenue. Now, again, this might be on GPS. I don't know. I didn't see it. It didn't appear on my GPS the first time I went out there. So it's just a shortcut that I found. And then you'll get up about 2 miles north on 211th Avenue, and you're going to take a right turn onto 74. And then 74 takes you back down east again. It's the only way, unfortunately, to get over there. And so you'll go down, and you can count the washes, and that's actually a good way to tell where you're at because there's no huge entrance sign or anything. It's kind of difficult to spot. So there's a wash. There's kind of a wash. There's a wash that's 3. So it would be that 4th wash right there. We're going to go ahead, and that's going to be your cue that's the entrance. So that is actually Picacho Wash Road. It just looks like an old tank trail, and it is essentially a tank trail, but it's actually named Picacho Wash. Now, if you go down to the golf course, I think it's Quintero Golf Course. It's kind of an odd place for a golf course. You've gone too far. That's about another mile down. So that's the first time I went out there. I hit the golf course. It's a nice golf course, by the way. It's called Quintero Golf Course. I might go up there and play. So you'll take a left into the Wash Road right here. And there's a sign right there, a BLM sign. You'll see it in the video. Let's take it all the way on up to the staging area, and there is a restroom right there. So you've got to go to the bathroom or something. You can hit that. It's right over here on the left side. It's pretty cool. And that's where all the weekenders will come up there and they'll download their quads and their dirt bikes and the 3-wheelers. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty fun time. There'll be some tailgaters up there. Camping is allowed, so that's why I'm camping. I'm going back later tonight and go camping out there. I just came back in to take care of a couple of things back in town. But you'll want to stay on this road then again. Don't take any of these side trails. There's a side trail right here. It's pretty cool, but it gets immediately into technical. So you can do what you want, obviously, but I just would, I would recommend to orient yourself with the terrain to stay on this main MSR right here. If I say MSR, the main trail that heads up. It's pretty. You got a lot of moguls right here, but it's a really good introductory road, and it takes you all the way up into some of the more technical terrain and kind of gradually gets you into the feel of what this place looks like. It's just tens and hundreds, probably maybe even 100 miles of trails that are immersed out in the wilderness. So then once you get up about 2.5 to 3 miles up on that main trail there, it's going to dump you off. It's going to veer right. It's going to dump you off in this mountainous area right here. And that's where it starts to get really technical. And that's what I'm about to show you. So let's go ahead and get into the video. I got off to kind of a late start this morning. Had to stop for gas, but this is the neighborhood. Pulled out, got over to 303 pretty quick. This 2022 KLR that I've got does pretty good around town. I do like riding in the neighborhood. I like riding downtown. There's no issues there. Of course, same features as the Gen 2 with the fuel injection. I do notice a difference in performance. On the highway, I can get up to about 85 miles per hour. That's not an issue. Of course, lately it seems that people just drive faster. I'm not sure why that phenomenon is occurring. But certainly can keep up with highway speeds, no problem. Truck traffic, no issue whatsoever. I don't like to drive sustained, 80 to 85, but I like to hang around 75 if I can. But the KLR has no issues whatsoever on the highway. This is once you pull in, as soon as you make that left turn into the OHV trail, there's about 1.5 to 2 miles before you get into the actual staging area. And it's a really good introduction to kind of get you. It's really compact up front, minimum bumps, so you can hit 40 miles an hour, no problem. I don't think you're supposed to drive that fast, but it's generally not an issue. Traffic's pretty light, and it passes on both sides. It's kind of like those tank trails out at Fort Irwin, or any tank trail that you'd see out in like a major training area. But I always enjoy this area right here. There's restrooms. It's really clean. It's all managed by the Bureau of Land Management. So I'm really impressed with the way they've kept this place up, and the trail markers, trash. There's trash cans throughout the park, and just a really good place to ride and stage and camping as well. I haven't camped out there yet, but I'm going to come back tonight and camp.